Hey there guys, it's ChaosMaelstrom time. Welcome back to more Chrono Trigger. In the last episode, we went around and opened boxes. Yep, that's pretty much it. And I just realized my microphone isn't even extended. That must have sounded great. Okay, well, should I try that again? No, you guys must have understood me anyway. Alright, well, hold on, before we begin, I want to say that the last few episodes I noticed have been maybe a bit too bright, so I turned down the brightness on my, capture software. I noticed that it was a little too bright for the eye. It looked kind of awkward. I'm looking at the capture now and it looks much better. But I guess I'll have to wait until I see the final video to know how well it turned out. Okay, now before we get screwed over and forced into an unskippable battle, I was saying, before we get started here, I bet you're wondering where I'm going. Well, if you remember, a long time ago we went through these sewers in the future. And it didn't really do much for us. Well, now is the time when it's going to do something for us. If you remember, we went through here and we ended up someplace where we couldn't really do anything. And I guess we have to open everything again because apparently nothing saved right or whatever. Well, in this episode, when we go through here, we are going to finally get to the other side. Or, well, we did get to the other side of the sewers, but we couldn't do anything then. However, now we can. And there was a shortcut I could have gone the entire time. Or is this really short? No, I'm not chasing it because I know that as soon as I go over there, I'm going to get into a fight. So, whatever. It doesn't... It's not like it matters whether I go that way or not because... It doesn't matter, because... And by the way, there's Death Peak again. We can't do anything about that. But here's where we want to visit. Keeper's Dome. If you remember, a long time ago, there was a man here. He'd said a few things, but he said that he also designed the Blackbird. Whatever that was. We now know that the Blackbird was apparently a giant airship from the Dark Ages. That's right. This guy was one of the three gurus. The professor's programming was, in a sense, his own eulogy. Soon, I too will be able to sleep forever. But first, there's one thing I must do. Program error. My memory banks have failed. Oh. Well, maybe we'll help you out. Huh? To those who open the door. I am Balthasar, the Guru of Reason. I once lived in the Kingdom of Zeal. A great disaster in Zeal somehow threw me into this era. To my surprise, Lavos exists here, and I suspect it in other periods as well. Eons ago, Lavos descended from the heavens. Burrowing deep into the world's core, it began to consume all our planet's energy and grow stronger. Lavos disappeared briefly when he was summoned away by a mighty wizard who lived in Guardia in the year 600. In 1999, Lavos claimed this area and reigns from high atop Death Peak. Lavos continues to replicate. Like a giant parasite, he is consuming our world. Forced to live here, I continue to conduct research on Lavos, but I am growing old, and it's impossible to keep sane in such trying times. So before I lose it completely, I shall safeguard my data and my ultimate creation. How I long to return home, but I have grown frail. So you who have opened the door, I leave things in your hands. Only by mastering time itself do you stand a chance against Lavos. The odds will be against you, but you are true heroes. The world is in your hands. Open now the last door, and take what you find there. My last invention. My wings of time. The Wings of Time. I believe I have heard of this device. What this thing? Scared you, didn't I? It's me, Balthazar. I copied my memory into this thing. What do you think? Anyway, there's something I need to explain. Namely, how to transcend time. Press the square button for the time gauge. Then use the L and R... I cannot talk today! L1 and R1 buttons to select an error. Oh yeah, before you go, why don't you... Name my time machine! Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and give it its default name, since this is the one thing in this game, aside from a character, that we can name. This thing is called the Epoch. Hop aboard! Alright, and it's time. Mumble mumble. Yeah, let's take off. So, now we can travel through time without the use of gates. This is amazing. We can travel to any time period, including the end of time. However, if you remember correctly, there was one place that was sealed off to us not too long ago that we were supposed to do something in. The Dark Ages. We can now travel back to the Dark Ages. Now that we have the ability to travel through time anywhere. Except all of time apparently consists of 7 time periods, including the apocalypse and the end of time. I might have counted that wrong. Robo! Epoch alive? Even in my time, we did not have such devices. This is your time, Robo. Epoch's capable of this? And now, we are back in the Dark Ages. If we go into the cave... we can see that this strange crystal thing that Shala placed over there is still there. So we are clearly where the prophet told us not to be. We are naughty children misbehaving. The prophet is going to be so mad. But apparently they thought really hard about it and decided, just in case, it was a good idea to turn off the Skyway for now. So, we can't go back to the Kingdom of Zeo even if we wanted to. So, we're going to have to explore around here, and because now there is stuff for us to do here. Now, I'm not sure if we wanted to go anywhere else with the Epic, but this is where we're supposed to go next, so let's go here to Terra Cave, because it looks like there's something really interesting up there where we can go. Now, we tried to go here before, but we couldn't go here, but we couldn't actually explore because the ladder wasn't lowered. Yeah. The one thing that kept us from going forward was a ladder not being low enough. Well, now a ladder is low enough. To think, we had so much trouble. We could transcend time, but we couldn't get up there because the ladder wasn't low enough. And we could talk to these people. This is Algeti, the village of the Earthbound ones. So, we found the people who worship Mother 3. We Earthbound ones lack magical powers. That's why we were banished from having Mother 3 released in the US. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm going to run this joke into the ground because I can! Many inhabitants of this land were taken to build the Ocean Palace and were never seen again. Well, that's nice. Want to buy something? You bet I do! What do you got, buddy? By the way, I find it funny how our currency is basically used throughout time, and hello, we got a whole bunch of useful stuff here. Well, now I have to think about what I actually want. So that's more of a hit on magic enemies. I don't get it. We'll probably come back to that. So let's see. Do I even have enough for all of this? I think I'm loaded up pretty nicely. Well, I know I'm going to be using Chrono, so definitely that. Maybe Marle, I'll get that. Maybe and Mega Blast, and I don't have enough for the Flash Blade. I could use a few glow helms. I'll take 2. And aside from that, I guess I just get to selling. Well, let's see. What do I not need in here anymore? This Mesomail has worn out its usefulness. What else? Mist Robe, that's not being useful for anyone. I still don't have enough to buy Frog's upgrade weapon, but that's okay. I mean, the Masamune is still pretty good. I mean, actually it is, really. That only improves Frog's attack by 19 points, and plus, with the critical hit rate of the Masamune, we might as well just go ahead and keep that for now, but we will be getting a better weapon for Frog in the future. That's right, the Masamune isn't Frog's ultimate weapon, in case that wasn't obvious enough. Well, then again, I mean, you guys know what I meant to say. Okay, so, get 1 Flash Mail. Okay, and now I'm dirt poor. Excellent. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start equipping this stuff. Also, I re-equipped a lot of people off-screen after I got some better items. Do I want... No, we'll keep the white mail on Chrono. Alright, sure, Ayla, you can put on the Ceratopper. Friggin' love that pun. Rage Band's still a really good item for Ayla. Goodbye, Doomfinger, you will be missed. Glow Helm, Flash Mail, and I'll keep what you have on me there. Luca will get Mega Blast, put the Ceratopper on you. Hit Ring's still good on Luca. The only thing I have for Marle really is the Comet Arrow. Because otherwise her equipment is really good for now. Let's see. Go ahead and put the Mesomail on you since that's a better item. And that's all we can do for now. Alright, so that's good for now. Alright, and there we go. We'll go ahead and leave now. I had a bit of trouble finding the door there. Alright, let's see. What's down here, I wonder? Hey, weren't you supposed to be in the future? Okay, I don't know where I was going with that. The Queen put the Mammon machine in the Ocean Palace to absorb Lavos' energy. Is that safe? She locked the Guru of Life up on the Mountain of Woe for opposing her. The situation is hopeless. The Guru of Light said that Sir Janus has stronger powers than even Miss Shala. Janus must be using her and the Queen to get to Lavos. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know what that old man is saying, but that sounds like crazy talk because that Janus kid doesn't know a thing of what he's doing, or even how powerful he is, or whatever, I don't know. Hello, kid. Wonder what Miss Shala is gonna come play with us. Now only 3 gurus and Miss Shala treat us as equals. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, I can see why people wouldn't want to treat the Earthbound ones as equals, because I can tell that some people are just sick to death of them complaining about how Mother 3 isn't localized. The Beast Nest is dangerous. Better stay away, okay? Well, a place that's dangerous, you know what that means. We're gonna have to go there eventually. Spend the night? Yes! Oh, really? A free inn? Man, those things are so uncommon these days. I am glad that we have those. Alright, well, now that after I've heard what that kid said, that reminded me of something. So, I'm going to rearrange my party real quick. Give me just a sec. Alright, going with Marle, Luca, and Chrono for this, but yeah. Long ago, Enlightened Ones lived with the Earthbound Ones lived as one. Okay. I cannot read today. Alright, well, move, kid! Jesus! Alright, now where we want to go is down here. I remember this battle being quite difficult, so we definitely want to save. Heck, we might even have to grind for a bit, because I don't know if this is going to be that easy. All I know is that going into this, I'm worried. Okay, our hero, the Guru of Life, rejected the Queen's plan, so he was banished to the Mountain of Woe. This hole leads to the Beast Nest. Though the nest you'll reach, through the nest you'll reach the place of change, which anchors the Mountain of Woe. All right. So if we go through here, we'll reach the Mountain of Woe. Sounds nice, right? Well, we got Power Tab. This place doesn't seem too bad. Wrong. Meet these guys. These guys suck. Not these guys in particular, but I mean, you'll see what I mean later. Alright. Now, I forgot how I actually want to deal with these. We'll have Marle just stick to casting Ice for now, and let's see. Yeah, I think it's best if I keep my focus on one of these guys for now, because every time we hit them, their attack power goes up. And, oh boy, that's not good. Yeah, if you see Marle glowing there, that's because she has the safe helm on. So, her physical defense is really boosted. So, that's good because we could use her physical defense boosted for this upcoming struggle that we're going to be having. Jerk. Let's go with Ice Sword. In case you survive that, I'll just hit you with Fire. And then that should definitely be enough to take you down. Okay. Right, so those guys in particular aren't so bad. However, I remember there being a point in here in which they get very bad. Okay. So, another set of beasts. We'll just deal with them like we did with the other guys. I'll wait for that dual technique. Alright, and this should take it out. And if not that, then the fire will. Alright. That's pretty good so far. Beasts aren't that much trouble until you actually get their attack power up, so... Man, that gold and silver stud on Marle and Chrono is really helping out, because if you guys saw how much MP that cost them to do, it cost like Chrono 2 MP and Marle 1, which is amazing, to say the least. Alright. Now, I remember there being 2 battles, and then this one thing that I really hate coming up. I remember it so well, so you figure, yep, here it is! You can't pass through here! Alright. Now, even though it goes against every fiber in your body, do not attack the Mud Imp. The reason being, I forget the reason being why I think you can't actually do much damage to it until you take out both the beasts. So, that's why I'm going to focus everything on one of the beasts first. and then I'm going to, that was why I was always so gung-ho about taking on the Mud Imp, because he heals people. And he rides around and attacks you with them, which is kind of annoying. Just makes you want to slap him in the face when he's with him constantly attacking you like that. But even though that he's doing that, don't attack him. I think he also instantly counterattacks you, and he's just all around a pain to deal with until you take out the beasts. So, now another thing I should mention. Their beasts are color-coded. Red beast is, I think, absorbs fire magic, and blue beast absorbs ice magic. That's why you see I was attacking the red beast with Ice Sword, and it was doing a considerable amount of damage. So, I'm gonna... Oh, no! Well, now I guess we get to see why we don't attack the imp. Oh, yeah, he instantly counterattacks you with that. Okay, well, that was a big mistake. I guess, Luca, you focus on the blue beast. Okay, and I'm gonna need, Marle back to heal for a bit. Alright, I wonder, are physical attacks gonna be any good against these guys? Oh yeah, they're fine. But right now, what I need is, you know what? It's about time I start getting into this strategy with haste, and you jerk. Alright, well, haste basically cuts the time that you need to do stuff, in order to do stuff in half. So Marle's gonna be, doing stuff a lot faster now. Okay, we'll just go ahead and throw Chrono a tonic. That should keep him from dying. Alright, you saw how much faster Marle moved there? That's why I friggin' love using haste. However, if you get defeated, the effect does wear off, so it's important that any character you have afflicted with haste to stay alive. You know, it would be hilarious if, when he threw a rock to make it attack us, if he actually ended up killing it. Even though I know that's not going to happen. I'm just saying, that would be hilarious. Okay. Now, I think Marle will be... No! Why is it default to him? It should default to the one on the... Great! Now somebody's gonna die! Okay. Why does it default to the Mud Imp right away? It should default to the... Okay, well, now Marle's gonna have to heal this turn. Or her next turn. Alright. Actually, we'll go ahead and heal everyone. Because Lord knows that we need it. Alright, there. We should be okay for now. I hate that guy. I really hate him. But because I'm smart, I'm going to wait. Okay, there. Attack him this time. Right, you dead? Yay! Okay, one beast down. Alright, now Marle can focus more on healing, and Chrono and Luca are going to be preparing that fire sword. So, let's see. Who needs cure the most? Go with Marle, because I do not want us losing her. This is the point in the game where Marle starts becoming a badass. Because, well, not really a badass, I guess, more of a cheap ass, because you could just cast haste on her and get her healing people super quick. Plus, if you have the gold stud on her, that cuts her MP use a lot, so you can heal people. And plus, once she gets the ability to use life, like Chrono does, oh boy, is she gonna be nasty to deal with. She's probably one of the best characters in the game once she gets life and haste and all of these buffs. Marle should actually be fine for now, so... You know what? Let's cast haste on Chrono now, because why the hell not? It looks like those things actually do wear off in a while, but What? Why can I not? Oh, right, because it's not fully ready yet. But let me tell you, once we get rid of these beasts and we start unloading Armageddon on that imp, it's gonna feel so good. Alright, let's see. Who needs healing? Do we need healing? Yes, Chrono needs healing. We'll go ahead and heal him. Now, if Marle wasn't wearing the safe helm, we would see that she would be afflicted by the red aura because she has haste on her. But for the most part, we're not doing that yet. Okay, come on, Luca. There we go. All right, fire sword. And that red beast should be dead after this, which means that imp can't do anything but weak attacks to us. Yeah! Look at you now. You're completely helpless. Oh, man, this is going to feel fantastic. Look at him struggling for his life. Oh, man, we're going to fucking murder you. Oh, this is going to feel great. Oh, that feels so satisfying. Look at you trying to hang on by the edge of you. Oh, you're adorable. It just makes me want to kill you all the more. You can't do anything but heal now, you piece of shit. Look at it clinging on for dear life. Oh, man, I've been waiting for this moment because he is fucking helpless now. Ah, now he's dead. Okay, that felt great. All right. Okay. So, now we're going to take a break here, and when we come back, we're going to climb the chain and explore the Mountain of Woe. So, I will see you guys next time. Laters! God, that felt satisfying.